さあ、戻ってきました。ボリさんでございますけどもね。ディスコより自分とファイナルカットやっていきたいと思っております。なんかそろそろ、このゲームのね、すごい重大な最終局面に向かっている気がしています。よし、じゃあやっていきましょうか。やっていく前にちょっと待ってね。携帯がマジ充電されない。オッケー。いくぜ。おそらくルビーが死ねない未来もあったかなとは思うんですけども、ちょっと残念ながらね、ルビーは死んでしまいましたよと。で、戻って聞くかどうか。で、銃を回収するタスクが残ってると。よし。ちょっと待てよ。あれこれなんでだっけ？ソナーのプロジェクトは、そうだ。アイスクリームだ。で、レベルアップポイントは使っちゃったんだな、何かにな。ちなみになんもないのかこっちは。なんもないらしい。しかし黒幕がタバコ吸ってたやつだったとはな。一応上行ってみるか。にしてもさ、自分のことを好きだったかもしれないやつを見捨てて裏切ったわけでしょ。いけないの？いけないんですか。そうですか。まあ、ここか。ルビーの顛末話さなくていいのかなこいつに。
Our tenant, the policeman, a lullaby my mother used to sing. Yes, it does.
いけない。 え、なんでだ？あ、いけないぞ。あ、これもしかしてなんかイベントが起こるくせえぞ。え、だって今までいけたもんね。あれ、イナゴいなくなってない？
The trap is full of locusts.
ん？あ、待って、今なんかあった。気のせい。取れないのか。
Stop. Just what you have isn't enough. Water streams down your Kavalzun KR2 multi-tool. Be prepared. Wield root. What a shitty gun. But it's better than nothing.
Then you'd better get ready.
マジ？なんでこの先に危険が潜んでるって。マジかよ。銃を装備しておこう。OK？ え、マジか。え、なんで急にどうした急に。ちょっと戦える準備をしといた方が良さそうだな。急に来るからな、こういうの。帽子はなんか、これ以上いいのないの？あ、反応速度。これ反応速度が上がるからこれにしよっか。弾を持ってんのか？ 2 発持ってる一応。2発！心もとね。
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
うわぁ。茶番は終わり？
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk
タ
this
スクが進ん
through.
だ。
All right?
傭兵による報復を切り抜けろ。
Shut up. I'm gonna talk yourself out of this.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls.
何が起きてる？
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it.
He is facing overwhelmingly superior. Peaceful. Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
3人目？
This third one, he is the most dangerous of them all. Heavily armed.
なるほど。どうする？
My plan is not to get killed. but
仲
we
裁
have
に
to
入る
get
しかない。
If this turns into a firefight,
A sound strategy.
なるほどね。
He's the leader.
警察だ、やめろ！間に入った。
Get lost, comedian.
コメディアン。
Cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
これが一番やばいの？
Pig fuck!
落ち着け。今日ここで誰も死ぬ必要はない。
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
見せしめにされてる。
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before
口を撃ち抜いてやれ。撃たれる前に撃つのだ。
No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good. I don't know about this.
あー、待って待って待って待って待って待って待って待って待って待って。
I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
揺さぶられたらどうする？58%。ダウンウェルを知っている。くそー、装備を変えられないか。よし、これいこう。58%。
All right. Here
Okay.
we go. This is an illegal tribunal. You only have time for one argument.
あと一つしか話を振る時間はないと慎重に選べ。お前たちはかつてダウンウェルと呼ばれていたような何があったんだ？
What always happens when you get good at your job? That name meant night raids. Fucking extra. The same thing happened when we were called whatever the fuck it was. Not after this shit.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
こいつらは何もしてないと言え、平和に解決できると。よく聞け、こいつらやってない。
Who did that?
ね。どれが正解だ？どれが正解なんだ？タイタスでもクラーシュでもない、ルビーでもない、自分でもない。すべて明らかにするにはもう少しだけ時間がいる。
Time. You had time to fuck around in that church.
Time is up, loincloth. Give me a name. Now!
この3人じゃないよ。他の人間だ。今はここに誰か。
Fucking convenient.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
彼はかなり遠くから撃たれていた。スナイパーの仕業
You
だ。
think I'm fucking stupid, cop? How about the kid? Tell me. It's a magic.
Listen, please. This cop and the.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna shoot her.
考えるんだ。あいつはなぜそれを信用しない？これ結構高いね。
The
Okay.
Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him. All
全員で。
together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
一緒に。タイタスは俺たちが男を裏に連れて行った。大きな声だった。高級な場所だった。聞いてくれ。彼は撃たれたんだ。
You're lying. The Paul heard it.
A Q Model 40 revolver. 8 rounds in the barrel. The gun
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
許したのはただそう見せかけるためだったんだ。聞いてくれ。え
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head.
I missed.
外
I
した
know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it...
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now. Or there will be another shot.
ちょっと待ってよ。今すぐ話題を変えるんだ。これ 42%。頼むよ。はい、来た。
Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
お前は何者だ、コーティ。
Sergeant Major Raul Cortiner.
As he moves, the interlock Corti. Cortiner. Major Raul Corti.
コーテネール。
Friends with Lely. Raul and
レリーの友人。
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all... Fuck do you mean? Talk.
We've heard testimony. People say it was charismatic.
Yeah. He liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets. If Lely was here, he would spare the lot of you.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
Find his
犯人を
killer.
探し出す。
Cop. His killer. I know what this tactic is.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
これはきついよ。これはきついよ。これいく？これでも最後だな。やるならな。クラーシュはどこだ？彼女の説明で
Who
き
the
る。
fuck is that?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
あったってどういう意味
She
だ？
left. Her room's clean.
We should have arrested her.
うわー、逃げたのあいつ。
Hey, Bushman. Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one.
マジかよ。うわー。逮捕しとかなきゃいけなかったのか？どれだ？どれならいい？ワイルドパンツの代表はお前らの考えに反対だ。
Think I care what that company cunt thinks.
俺とあの人は協力してる？あの人はお前が手に入れないことを分かっていた。そう言って
She's
いた。
gone, you stupid fuck. Stay cool. The company bitch
Eh?
is gone. Ladies, guys, hold your ground. Any more?
あ、逃げた一人。
I'll shoot you myself.
They're afraid. All of them. No, the rest will stay. They will hold their ground. Even if it
ああ、ダメなんだ、
means
も
dying
う。
here with you.
3人目がいる？
Rude is the killer.
All of you cunts inside out.
Rip you open. Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking too
殺し屋だっ
The
て？
gunner, the raddest. What do you think he does?
There, on the rim of Owen Clerven's helmet, you count little stick figures. 19, 20, 21.
棒人間の数を数えるか。殺すのか？
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives.
ダメだ、もう選ぶことができない。
Apocalypse style. Yes. So what? Nah.
Enough already! What is...
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance.
お！ 58%まで上がったぞ。頼むよー。はい。あ、成功したっぽいぞ。
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
重心から立ち上る煙の向こうに目を凝らす。コーテネールを見る。
There is a hole in his cheek.
頬に穴が開いている。
Blood gushes out as he stumbled. His lips, moving, swollen with fear, are trying to say,
解決か?
Shoot him, but he can't. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and
ライフルを構える。
at you. His moves, an Easter AR-FA7, built for taking out.
避けられるか?
It will devastate you.
まばたき、
You
考え
stare
ろ。
down the barrel of the gun. You see
残り 0.6 秒。0.6 秒。 6発弾が発射される。圧倒的な破壊力。いや、避けられないでしょ。キム？
He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the right. It's not easy. He has 0.4.
自分でどうにかするしかない。避けられるかな。避けろ！避けた！
A swarm of hand passes mere millimeters.
天才か？
Tearing through your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
危ない。撃つのやめろ。
The man tilts his head, trying to see. Watch out. To your left. The
あ、
pool is
こい
about
つも
to
撃とうと
take
してる
a
の
shot
か。
at
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses.
キムはライフル兵を撃
A
った。
scream behind you. Blood gushes.
おお、すごいキム。あ、そうか、こいつ射撃うめえって言ってたもんな。
An unbelievable the helmet looks like the face
叫んだのは？
of Glenn.
ああ、ここに当たったの？
Blood behind you. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke.
ああ、引き金を引く？
With blood
いやー、避けらんねえよ。
raises his pistol at you. Then the look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips. Here it comes. Death. 反応速度、これ無理ですよ。流れに身を任せたら死ぬから、3% でも避けるしかない。ああ、避けられなかった。当たったの？当たったね。てか今までかわしたのが奇 There
跡
is
だ。
no time. Something inside your the pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your
下半
lungs.
身を触る。
Feels slick
血
and
でヌメヌメしている。
blood. The pain is too strong to know what has
どこが
happened.
なくなっている？
Most of what's
下半
down.
身のほとんど？なんてこっ
It's
た。
all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening.
目を開けようとすると何が見える？
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows
いや、何も
cast
見え
by
ない。
them.
You're bleeding out.
暗すぎて何も見えん。
Stay with me. You hear me? Stay awake. Look at.
But you can't. It's so hard. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
ああ。キムー！
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your act is all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant, you hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the.
This is death.
This is death. ダメだ、まだ戦う。
Why? There he's not dead and rotting.
He can't.
行くわけにいかない。次回の
Before
解決するまでは。
there was a radio in the distance.
Ours turn today.
The engine of a coup.
No.
Life gets
人生は
hard,
辛い。それでも生きていく。
but we go on.
ダメだったのかな？
You see the lieutenant's
ああ、
familiar
生きて
shape
た。
in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple from the
生きてた。
Parabellum.
え、何があったの？
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued. Yes. As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed. Then I shot and wounded him while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
グレンは助からなかった。
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it.
アンガスとテオは
They
助
both
からな
died
かっ
before
た
they。made it to intensive care. Titus
アラン
survives.
とあの音
So
楽家、
yes,
友
he's
人。
still alive too. You were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer De
う
Paul.
ん。
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
彼女は死んだ。あんたは一日に一本しか吸わないと思ってた。
This is the one.
これがその一本。
De Paul was the last to
レ
die.
ポールが最後の師匠
Everard。had their bodies returned to Connell for a funeral. The company is yet to... Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. 3. Glenn, Theo,
アン
and
ガス。
the fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for all.
え、終わり？どうすればもっといい終わり方にで
Let's
きていた
face
か。
it, officer. And this is both of our fault.
死者が6人も出
Plus
た
one.。
ルビーも死んでるよな
But。what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. And we...
He did not expect you both
いや、確かに生きてるけど
once you
ね。
stepped between those two armies.
怪我重いのか？
reasonably bad.
重傷？
You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. We will see. Not very.
軽傷。
I have a concussion from that woman beating me with... Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of a back to that shithole, he says.
見舞いなんか
I
必
called
要
your
ない。
station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. I'm sure they are worried about you. I did.
え、マジ？
No need.
立ち上がる。いや、多少準備はしてたけど。
Easy now. How are you?
気分は最悪だよね。
The lieutenant doesn't reply, just looks at you teetering on your feet.
あ、部屋が綺麗になってる。
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day. 2 days.
2日間。
In and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse.
マジか。
And drink. Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old rev. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. I think we may have held it off for now. Barely.
痛いな。
That's right. Ouch, indeed.
これからどう
I
なるんだ？
honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside. Yes, she left yesterday morning to meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone, and Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know? Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal. I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
え？
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else? What? Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the...
He's wrong.
それは間違っているぞ。
Okay. We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them. Don't be narcissistic. Have the cops in Revachol West.
That does make some sense. He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
I'm listening. I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now.
事件の解決は難
It
しい。
really is very...
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
まだ諦める気はないんだろ
Are you ready to limp?
俺はいけるぞ。
Good.
The lieutenant did mention doing more. Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
上の階を調
Why
べる
not?。Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through.
おう、生き残ったのか。ドアが開いてる。今ならキムの部屋に入れるぞ。おう、キムの部屋。アラーム6時50分にセットされている。抗生剤。
These papers bear the
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion.
いやー、生きながらさせてくれたわけね。じゃあ上の階行きますか。なんかいろいろと報復を切り、まあ一応報復が切り抜けたことになってるのか。スキルポイントも一応割り振られてはいる。ん？走らなければ大丈夫。あ、走るとダメなのか。まあそうだよな。何これ。何これ。
You see the same two neon lit shapes. A man,
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
a ray of backward motion
糸はど
explodes
こを
from
指し
his
ている？
mouth. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of
B
the
triple
island
dash.
in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point. I remember. She was there that night. She would have known precisely.
She had a long time to think about it after.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, so it is.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go there, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree, and the half-sunken ruins of a flak tower.
行こうよ。
Of course, of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
なるほどね。ここでリリニエンヌの船が役に立つのか。彼女はテーブルの上に何か置いていったようだ。何を置いてったの？
Next to the stack of bills. I'm sorry. I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift. It's hardly surprising.
プ プレゼントは紐のやつか。島に向かう。ああ、いや。なるほどね。そういえば家賃払ってないけど大丈夫かいガルテ君。
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts.
まあそうだよな。
Turns out they're not good for business.
Sunglassの男。
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses. Yeah, I was. Yeah, that's because
It really took courage. Don't pick at him. He nods back at you. Make that 3. The lieutenant is nodding too. Hands crossed.
なんか悪くないことをした気がするな。
no problem.
Goodbye.
Hi again, gendarme.
いや、
Bye bye, gendarme.
これ以上はちょっと。生きてるかお前ら。
Seeing you approach.
Crazy motherfucker. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
ではいいさ、自分の務めを果たしただけだ。
Well, cheers anyway, copper.
一応そういうことになるのか。仲間が犠牲になったら残念だった。
Dio was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. But Angus,
クソガキだった。
he was just a stupid kid. And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit. Dennis, you saw him run. He's a mean little shit and I never...
Titus makes no attempt to hide his disgust.
ああ、途中で逃げたやつか。
Wells in him.
Well, yeah.
Memento
ああ、メメントモリ。
or remember that you must die is a slogan various religious orders.
Sure it does. Live every day. Take care, copper.
Copo loco. And normal cop.
Thanks for getting involved, guys.
And if you ever feel
ああ、やっぱ
the uniform
あの場に突っ込んだことは
And
すごい
Titus
評価
Hardy
されてるんだな。
himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
I will, capo.
タイタスを警官に誘う。
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not...
Good point, Beano Claude.
12% までにしておくぜ。あ、もう外は見れないんだ。お前にはまだ早いって言われてたのが、いつだったのかな。でもジジババが先に去ってったのはいいことだったかもしれんな。うわー、なんか書いてあるよね。いつかあなたのそばに帰る。
This was Cindy the Skull.
And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? The lieutenant crouched.
Looks like it. Yes. This is still fresh.
The fuel oil
おお、
catches fire
火をつけた。
with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the
ああ、
lettering.
これは何も言わない。あ、ディスコエリジウム。
The lieutenant has taken a small
Let's go to that island.
ああ、行くか。 何これ、こんなんなかったぞ、あの頃は。何かいる？何かって何？何かって何？こいつまだ店番してんの？こんな状態なのに世界が。まあええか。あ、今一瞬出たな。あれこれだ。春のじゃがいものじゃがいもがなんだっつうんだよ。もうボール投げるのやめたのかお前。
Officer, care to play a game? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
ルーネは
The prick is gone. He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow.
Hell, most likely. He was. Oh, he would have liked that. Violent life.
何どうやって死んだの？
His hungry little heart finally gave out.
心臓が止まった？
Wait, did he push himself to?
Yes, he was about to head home. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, cause he's gonna be buried with... No, René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you or I could say would ever push him to do anything. The man... It is what it is. Part of life. I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me...
Intelligence Lily?
That's their old name. There were many reasons. I guess in the end, the Yes. I repeat, an absolute can. They only... and she never... We've hated each other our entire... Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it. In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived...
写真を渡そう。
Let me see. This was 60 years ago. I'm sorry, officer. I just...
That was nice. A small thing for us, but invaluable too.
I took them for myself.
Strange how old cunt sounds almost gentle when he says it now.
Yes.
It is... I just don't know it.
じゃあまたな。死んだのか、ルネ。行くか、漁村。ナンパ用のものも何も持ってないんだけどな。
Officer, what happened?
You're not limping. You're you. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
足を撃たれたんだ。
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots.
There was an exchange of fire on...
You didn't only get shot.
2発は避けた。
Well, good for you.
他の奴らに比べたら2人死んで1人は病院行った。
So you're a killer. That's good, I guess. I guess. Better than being dead.
She just looks at you.
聞きたいことがあ
Of
る。
course. Can I help you with something?
あ、なんか
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
2日間？
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and...
Of course, ma'am. It's...
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
お、いけるぞ。あ、いけるいけるいけるいけるいけるいけるいけるいける。
A skiff with a small... Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. Have you made all the...
準備は完璧か。やり残したことはないか。
Remember what the net picker said. It's a
行ったり
small
来たりはできないぞ。
You won't be go...
ああ、なるほどね。タスクをまだ、あ、これ聞いてねえな。あ、ソナーのプロジェクトも聞いてねえ。なるほど。そこら辺をやった方がいいのか。でも俺筋肉がないからな。でもなあ、サザエがなあ。走ると死んでしまうかもしれないからな。まだ昼間だしいいか。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Something is wrong. Oh, no reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is... It only happens when someone mentions the attack. No more dangerous than stepping between three armed mess. I don't like it either, but you can try calling again. Just don't mention...
They're shutting you up. Everything sounds okay. No, in the cabin, you see a...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second. Sylvie Malaika. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, Detective?
You hear the call breaking up on the other...
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
ああ、これ盗聴されてんのか。
In the cabin, you see a set of... Revacholian nationhood.
レバショール人の国会式。
The Revacholian state will be a serene place. You should get a drink.
気力マイナス1。アルコールを摂取すると肉体プラス2。なんだっていやでもね、できないんですよね。アイスクリームメーカーは開けられないし、ドレスデイが誰だかわかんないし、ナイトクラブ、で、これはだからそう、あれも、全部連動してるんですよ。全部連動してるんですよ。全部連動してるんですけど、しょうがねえな。もうこれ島行くしかねえな。結局ないんですよね。筋肉があればあいつのことは助けられ、助けはできたかもしれないけど、筋肉がないからな。まあ、行ったり来たりはできないけど、行きましょうか。
The skiff, once you get in, have you made all... Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
なんでどうしたの？あなた足やばいんじゃないの？転落するぞ。うわ、歌い出したぞ。てかそんな遠くから狙うことなんかできんだ、狙撃手。腕利きのスナイパーじゃん。 かやってる。どれぐらい行くんですか？まさか船に乗ることになるとはね。いやいやいや、すごい遠いぞ。本当にそんなとこから撃てるのか？大丈夫かこれ。大丈夫かこれ。いやいやいやいやいやいやいや、結構遠いって。これ氷だよな、浮いてんの。もうなんかでもちょっと頑張ればいけない距離じゃないよな。なんか重油が流れてない？こんなとこで魚なんか取れるのか本当に。頑張れば泳げない距離じゃない気がするけどね、これぐらい。
The boat comes to a sleep in the silence. Let's go.
Let's go.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting.
Ah, yes. So it seems for bringing munitions to...
As a defensive measure, lock it off.
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol.
国石の鉢。とりあえず気になるこの上行ってみましょうか。本当に走れないの？火器現金。燃料は、あ、これか。重油のカスか。重油の匂い。これ重油持ってこうよ。絵描きたいんだよ、俺は。ダメだ。
The dry grass crackles under your feet as you stop. The flock of quail on the islet. There is almost like a silent orchestra tuning at the beginning.
Yes? I have. Is that why we're stopping?
The lieutenant nods, a silent hiss. The faraway roar, a low hum. Air flows out of a jitter, a sound impatient to happen.
何だったんだ？わ？お、なんか画面がバグった。あ、どうしたらいい？
Yes. Okay. Great. Imagine all the time you'll have for work now. Mm-hmm. What?
やばいやばい、画面がバグっちまった。これあれだな、セーブ&ロードだな。ああ、よかった。戻ってきた。
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
ICM?
Insulindian citizens.
Sounds an awful lot.
It does. The RCM may descend. It's impossible to say.
Nice, political. It's going to be hard to say them.
Huh?
Carrying around all that weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
ICM.
That's just a coincidence, officer. The co-mail was found. No.
With its horns in the sky.
No, that's...
A DeLorean era symbol.
After 44 years, one of these barrels was still leaking.
Huh? ここ入るのか。なんだなんだなんだ。砲台だったようだ。気をつけろ、階段が崩れている。なんかやたらいっぱいあんな、いろんなものが。
An old cylindrical generator is nested above. The lieutenant puts.
It's cold now.
今は冷たい。
Maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. Downstairs, somewhere? Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout, the kind that's favored by vagrants and fueled.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a hollow ring. The canister is empty.
I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke. The wind outside. The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank.
なんで燃料持ってんの?
Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope. The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like a...
That should do it.
なんで持ってたの俺、燃料。サバイバリスト。
Books and magazines, most are so popular depiction among.
Someone's made themselves a home.
Oh yes, under the bed there is a
ベッドの下にかなりのコレクションがある。
theory. That is, dour, life non-affirming left
左翼のコレクション。
published by small imprints such as Abattoir Firm and Uzia. It's not exactly
Uzia. Humanitarian.
Your incendiary remark. Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
Well, yes. That one.
The little books seem inconsequential.
Again, I am not a philosopher.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Soft covers. There's a greasy.
Someone has been squatting here.
無断で住んでたらしい。
Recently washed.
You force the rest of the sentence out.
You know, officer, you can rest here. Yes, anytime.
You don't have.
お、軍の払い下げ物の冬のスカーフ。これは？お、いいぞ。 こっから登ってん。
Green paint flicks off the monoblock. The keys rattle like teeth. This key...
The console of an antique computation device. I think, yes. Let's see. That one. The emergency open.
The lighting in the room turns on with a sizzle. A dim. The dial slides under the glass. Dark. The blast door opens with a series of clicks.
いや、マジ開いた。
A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
これ正解ルートなんかい。
A sudden wave of anxiety makes...
After you. I don't know.
こっからも出れるけど、まあ行ってみるか、じゃああっち。走れないんかな。あ、走っても大丈夫？あ、多少は走っても大丈夫みたい。じゃあなんであんな傷が痛いみたいなこと言うの？お、なんかあるぞ。小型のゴムオート。え？あ、なに白い花がそこら中に咲き乱れている。あ、なんか誰かいる。ねえ、誰かいる。何してんのお前。
An old man.
脱走兵。
Tracksuit trousers, then spits it out, unclouded by cataracts. His eyesight is sharp.
My eyesight?
A shudder of disgust passes his right side. His left side
あ、確かに銃を持ってる。
I did. I should have burned that console. The boat engine.
ボートのエン
On
ジ
the
ン。
water. It's not nice.
ガラクタ。
It's a piece of shit. But it gets the job done. It's a Triangon
トライアンゴン446。
Southeast Samaran made.
異国の銃。
Must be.
A Samaran rifle.
It was sent to us by our brothers in
軍
the
事支援
Signal
品。
commune.
It has stayed true to him. He can still make it sing.
You heard me. It's good now. Like chalk, white from the ball.
The lieutenant pulls his pistol from the holster.
You are a glorified night watchman. This is a service rifle. I can only lay it down before an enemy commander of corresponding rank.
威厳を見せるか。ねえ、装備を変えたいんだよ。
The lieutenant aims his pistol square at them.
Put it down now.
Oh, you're gonna blow my bits out of bullets.
Like an amputated limb in the sand.
切断された獅子がすごい埋もれているように見える。
He stares on, his wrinkled mouth moving without
The future.
the present.
The present to be afraid and cold. Real music.
You need to address that remark.
It is the anthem of the world. In Grad, they sang, how did it go? Something about...
He waves erratically with his hand, annoyed that he can't remember. A little tremor passes through him.
My name is Joseph. I am
The commune of Revachol? Do you mean the ICM?
from the insular Indian city. I left my...
51 minus 8 equals 43.
No. I was an resurrection until they turned it into a spa in 18. Then I was an E48. And I was just 16 years old. 15 when I volunteered. You could say I misunderstood the second is all for reaction to take hold. Petty bourgeois terror. It's in all men.
He does not seemingly react to what he does not believe a police.
And this was
May the 13th, 08. 44 years ago, the combined huddled on the
A terrible shame still within him. The lobes of his ears are red with it. The shame.
No. I climbed the chain airships. They'd all drowned in the lower left the mask, and then you that the bourgeois are not human.
Nani 43年も脱走してたの
I had to fight it. It's not an island.
島じゃない
It's a defensive fort. The congenitally
レバショール
deformed
奪還作戦
coalition military called it a death blow. You're one of them. Tell me, who speaks like that? We had 50 million people on Caillou alone.
Death blow 作戦
You don't know. You haven't seen it. The black-eyed ain't.
Shaitan Order, the darkened one.
闇の者
You're with the RCM, the coalition-appointed mob that enforces bourgeois morals in Revachol. You're the RCM. You take me to them.
A spray of blood from his mouth on the black charcoal in the fire pit.
How does anyone...
Now hold on there.
Supplies.
How is your health?
I've been throwing up blood since...
え、ちょ待って待って待って待って待って待って待って待って
Good for his aid.
The RCM can provide medical service.
I need to die.
死ななければならない
You don't have medical facilities. You have. There's nothing to...
トリアージはすでに完了している色は黒
The triage is in.
マジかよ
Administer more. I haven't.
正気の保っ
I
てな
have
い
holes in my brain. I don't even know what. Inferno?
I would imagine it gets tremendous.
Traitors. It's better alone. It's disgusting. It was hard in the...
There were posts.
We commune and others at night. I used it.
夜にボートで行く
I only went after dark then. When I got to the city,
In the city, you move underground?
from bunker to bunker.
バンカートゥーバンカー
No one cares now. I don't even have to hide. They think I'm another antisocial vagrant. So you finally found it. There must have been a small squadron's worth of arms in there. Elmer Graves, right? Useless now.
So you've been there?
Sleeping.
寝るために
You
なる
feel
ほど
the
ね
dots connecting. Little dots on the map he's walked across.
The propaganda bunker.
Propaganda bunker.
They stored leaflets there. A lot of our boys did. I spent some winters there. I don't want to. They're all traitors.
The old man looks
43 years and 10 months. It's not how a human...
What have you been doing?
Hiding.
釣りをしていた
Always waiting for her.
彼女が帰ってくる
Girl child.
娘
Revolution.
たちの革命ってなんだ
Always. No. The historic.
So that's why he's the deserter.
そう言うなよ
What can I do? No, I am not a soul. Trained in historical
The old man,
His job was to assure.
scientific.
awakened from shutdown by the promise of... He nods slowly. Then Another tremor.
俺は倫理主義者だ。
No, you're not.
違うって言われた。
We have not come here to discuss ideology. We have come to ask questions.
The old man spits.
There's nothing serious in this world. I've used it.
人殺しに使った。
A trail.
Killing people.
It's a gun. That's what I've used it.
Interesting. During or?
There is no
戦後などない。
the war.
So he's continued killing after. This is it. You can feel it, like battery acid on the tip of your tongue. Something you haven't. This is what you live. The great serotonin, the solution. Go in straight. No euphemisms. No, no. Be careful now.
ストレートに行け。
Slow and
慎重に行
steady
け。
does it. Don't mess this up. Remember, he wants to tell you. Get personal.
心を開かせる。
Nothing comes to you. Silence. His black eyes look at you.
どれだ？
I don't want to tell you anything.
And why did you think that was a good idea? Don't listen to me. I'm wrong.
What did I just say?
What did I just tell you? Don't.
The who now?
He heard you. He just wants to hear you say it again. This is dramatic flair on his part. Right choice. We're in. Do it, sire.
え？美しく強い男。
Oh, yes. That one.
Did you kill him?
I am a son of a welder and an officer of the commune.
Exhaust him with proof. Pile it all on him. The scent of blood in the air. But what else? There was something you can't Wait, here it comes. The goddamn Maybells.
Yeah.
There were Maybells in the grass when you got here. Nowhere else. Nowhere else comes up. You see, I'm sorry. This didn't do anything.
Officer. A word?
Almost where?
No, come on. A word.
ダメだった。
I think we may have this. From nothing to this in a day. This is good, Lieutenant Gefreiter. We just need a confession first, and then maybe a solid motive later. Ballistics.
弾道の
Let
確
him
認。
cook here for a minute or two. We can have.
It doesn't have to hold in court.
Also, the gun. We should pick it up and discuss it in front of him.
Yes, sire. Make a production of this.
尋問を演出なさる。
Good.
悪くは
You're
な
doing
い。
very good.
You hear that? He thinks you're.
OK、やってみよう。
Remember, he wants to tell us, but he doesn't want to help us. It needs to.
証拠を掴んでるふりをしなきゃいけない。
Minions of capital. What do you want?
His gaze follows your motions. The rifle feels the rifle's in a shabby state. Like on the butt, you see Vespertine writing, burned into the wood. Triangle.
4.4 ミリ。
4.46.
Jacketed. Military grade ammunition. Stable in flight. Good for hitting something that's worn. Personalized even. Looks like this weapon has seen a lot of use.
No response from the old man. The old man keeps following your motion with his gaze. This looked very much like the murder weapon. It can be used against him later.
平成を上げれば、ホワイトチェックスキル。ちょっと待って
I
ね。
ain't going.
平成上げよう、平成。平成、平成。平成、平成。平成なんか上がんねえか？上がる。 平成、平成。上がる。こんなもんか。平成が2個上がったのか。彼が言い逃れできないように少なくとも3つの証拠が必要。3つの証拠ね。
Minions of capital. What do you want?
行ってみますか、五分五分。あ、
What
成功し
strikes
た。
you about this gaunt man is not the stomach pain, or the cough, or the Indeed, he speaks fluidly. His movements are rapid, if erratic. It's a mystery. This animation comes at a... You've seen demented people before. This...
No, I'm not okay. I shit.
There it is again. Erratic hand motions, bouts of rage, and the stomach thing too, of course.
あ、これが何が良かったんだ。
Pretty bourgeois law.
A drop of blood in the saliva. That's right. Pile it all on him now.
現場の窓辺にスズランが置いてある。
Maybe.
Damn Maybells. So many this year too. The spring is coming. They blossom on the islets before. The coast too. Classier.
He knows her, but hadn't heard the name.
彼女を知っている。だが名前は知らなかった。
My ears don't reach the city with the victim.
There is a small tremble. Looks like a almost.
あ
But
と
you
一
need
押し。
one more. Just one. Or maybe two.
Not a lot of guns around that use military.
It's a real gun. Not
Real
like
gun.
a little. You look like imbeciles. What?
Damn, he saw you. He would have a good view of the tribunal. So he saw you. Okay. So what? Don't let it divert you.
話をそらさせるな。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。
You know what? You're right. I'm convinced this made the shot. Should we call it?
ドラマティックに尋ねる。
4.46 jacketed ammunition. Modified for red. Good.
線を一本引く。
This feels good, doesn't it? Tearing things up like this.
Murder.
This pushed him, but not enough. Just a little.
まだ足りないの？
You're lost, what? You're lost.
ちょっと最後の選択肢残しておこうか。あのじいさんがマジ犯人なの？こっから狙ったっつうの？でもなんでクラーシェしてたんだろうね。なんだ。どっか撃った場所がわかる場所があるんだろうな。この先に行ってみるか。まあ、あのじじいどこにも行かねえだろうし、銃はもう奪ったから。こっち行ってみて。銃眼だ、中は見えない。何？あ、やっぱ痛いのね。
There's a rain-soaked mattress on a concrete slab.
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
B トリプルダッシュ。
A single-person mattress and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. The silhouette of a tobacco picker.
ティリティウム。
Contemporary Rivisholians.
高齢者に人気がある銘柄。
It all adds up.
なるほど
There's a
ね。
firing slit in the wall, quite old and grimy from years. The springs screech as you lean on the mat. A small piece of Martinez coastline opens up in the square. A towering skyscraper, its top floors shake. The red chimney and collapsed back of the four-story tenement. The box-shaped
すごい。
It's sloped.
Do you have a line of sight to the window? I can see it through the scope of a rifle.
Cheek against the cheek rest, hand on the hair trigger, on a calm day like this.
Good. I think we have it, Detective. The origin of the shot. This is...
Affirmative.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads pointed elsewhere. Don't beat yourself.
もう余計なこと考えるから。
We will make up. なんか走るのに気使うの嫌だな。これは
A strange feeling looking at the water. Maybe you should just wander.
だけど寒いだろ
Cold and still. Oh fuck. Yeah. No. We're not starting with that. Not now. Not perhaps there's someone there. Where it is, maybe. You know it's going to hurt. In the still mirror of the pilots and posts.
入水自殺を勧められたのか。なるほど。これで事件解決か。なるほどね。でもさ、銃撃戦の前に島に行くことできたのかな。
Minions of capital. What do you want? Petty.
A drop of blood. That's right. Pile it all on him now. 3
I saw you poking around there.
You had direct visibility. You've been here a long time, Mr. Dross.
I'm ready to
死ぬ覚悟はできてい
He's
る。
practically admitting to it. Dead fasces, just one thing remains unclear. The rifle does not seem to have a scope.
Forget about your stupid fuck.
He lost it.
な
He
くした
just
の。
doesn't know where it is. Forget it. Push on.
You're sad for your fashion. You know who he was. A coalition-trained murderer. Armored and armed.
彼も兵士だった。
Beating us to the ground. Got your attention.
This is it. Shot him. Shot him. Say shot him, not killed him.
殺したでなく撃ったと言え。
Oh, the inhumanity.
The lieutenant raised. Hush. He does not need to be pushed anymore. While the lieutenant listens, holding his breath.
狐警部補は息を殺し、耳を傾けている。花うなずく。
I had them in my sights.
あの男と勝負に。
Him and the whore. I was breathing with them. I didn't think I had a shot like that in me anymore. I did. I saw him kneel there. Nothing. I went to sleep. Next morning there were Maybells everywhere. And so...
Mr. Dross, are you aware you can...
Yes.
And you were looking at them? The victim and a young woman having sex?
The old man.
Why?
Because that's what they would do.
The motive. You can coax it out of him.
I don't understand. Do you, detective? I don't understand this part.
I'm always looking.
Are you always looking through the scope?
A rifle scope has
Ay,
the...
kung
And
ano
if you
ba,
don't like it?
Click.
Yes.
He will not stop now. You got him going. Connect every little piece now. Wrap this up like a gift.
Them. Fucking. I didn't like that. Jealousy is a reactionary concept. I did...
For him to stop reacting to...
And I wanted to see
なるほどね。
his head explode. That too. She should know better than to hold a... That's all it takes for the bullet to reach his head.
He wants to see her covered in blood. To punish her.
彼女を罰するために彼を殺したの
She
か
practically breastfed that man. You wouldn't believe the things she let him do to her. Made a little love nest up
ち
there.
ょっと待って、なんで気力下がるね。
Linen and bottle.
A red-haired woman?
That kind of thing is fine by the...
Seems like the answer was yes.
Since she came to Martinez, I saw her sneaking in
Martinez
the reeds
テ
early
ィ
in
ネ
the
ーズに来てからずっ
behind
と
the fell building. It was dark, still winter. She didn't have a skimpy outfit on.
Past the fell building on the coast?
Hiding something.
水中に何かを隠していた。
She had a fag after she'd done it. I was up in the ruins there. Her passport and ticket to Villiers.
In the free state of Seminine, hidden away at the end.
After she was gone.
ああ、お前が見たんか
Did。you keep what was in it?
No. Why would I do that? I didn't need tickets to Villiers.
This implies that also a little inconsistency here. He was surprised to hear her name Clausia before. Would he not have seen it on the documents?
You didn't say Clausia.
ああ、なるほどね。クラーシュなんて書かれてなかったんだ。
It was something. I don't remember. It was dark that morning. Why would I need that trash?
A strange confusion comes over him from time to time. Some kind of aberration of the nervous system.
I did. She had a face like an archipelago with those birthmarks.
殴られていたんだろう。
I could see who she was.
はいだった。
too. A spook. On the run.
You could tell she was a spook? From the document?
She had different color hair on the photo. And glasses. Forward.
He's setting it up for you. The bruises. You can't make that
朝
out
な
of
ん
the
て
scope.
スコープで見えたのか
You can't see bruises through a scope. It's just a blur. I have my ways.
どんなやり方だよ。
Not in
来
this
世で教えて、まあ気力が下がるも
This one's gone. Make up somehow. Connect something else. Fast. No, it's not. Fix this now. Move on extra carefully.
う。
Be
彼女に思いを吸っていた
There's nothing.
The coals of his eyes glisten.
Man needs to feel something else. In this fight, it helps if you have your eye on something. Yes. Over the years.
だから窓辺にドライフラワーを置いたのか
No. I don't really know. I was there one night and she was crying the day after I killed him. Yes. I don't know why I
なるほどね。
Maybe. I told you. If you came 10 years ago.
In the silence. One more down.
Her.
The lieutenant nods at you. In. That's it. Motive.
Where is she? That Clasier. I haven't seen her there for days.
あー、なんかどれでもいいな。
Good for her. That girl kept staring into the scope, you know. at night, crying or smoking on the roof.
He knew she knows. She was looking at the island. Figure
We could get more. We've got him to.
who knows what he sees. You could get more out of him. He likes to.
A tragic comedy.
A strange little engine seems to fire up in it. The familiar put 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 of hatred.
Specifically, the whole city is a charnel house. Because of the racists. Everyone is a racist in Martinez. Pump full of steroids and Radio Revachol 92. Race this. Yes. The fly larva in his
コンテナにいるハエの幼虫。
He let some nihilistic advertising yuppies erect a statue. Not since the serfs of ancient intense. Like animals. Like the worst of them is the blood-drenched Sucrion on her yacht. The worst is that old cock parading around
ボールを投げて遊んでる野郎。
throwing balls all day.
こんな悪いことしてないだろ。
Every morning he's there, while the parasites he fought to protect are off in Ozon. That's all the rich really want. Sex with their own children. Throughout history, even the royal bloodline of the suzerain. We did good when we pushed him under that horse car. If I...
The disco whores are too much. Hatred. There was something about a statue and nihilistic advertising agency people. Might be worth investigating.
カラフルな性格でパレードしてるおいぼれはルネのことか。
Every fucking morning for 34 years. Throwing that ball. Royalist ghouls played like it was life itself. Click, clack. I remember him. I remember that one. Fat and plump, like a pheasant, just begging. Not yet. I like
Save the treat for later.
he is a juicy bonbon. That were better.
Hearing it may destabilize him. You sure you've gotten everything from him?
Yes, of course.
He reminds him of himself.
Horse. Syphilis is a disease, Philip, the bacteria.
That is technically possible.
And he still went. What a keen remark. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's still there. Do you know why? That's right. Art is a...
Wait. It suddenly strikes you.
Huh?
Perhaps it
見
was
た目
not
とは
as
違うやり方があるかもしれない。
What are you talking about? What is this madness?
The lieutenant, too, has cocked his head and is looking at you with a strange expression.
So you're saying it's...
Not only.
We did always have the pretty... and they all should still be sent to you.
Straight.
Yes.
The smallest doubt takes root in him.
彼の中に小さな疑いが芽生える。もしかしたらこの警官は、いや、そんなはずはない。この会話でお前の立ち位置が変わったようだ。
This has helped your standing.
The fat union man let them put it... Another hideous...
Disappointment. So personal. He displays a familiarity with the union's top brass.
That deformed toad...
Edgar.
エドガー。
First against the wall with him.
The Clares wouldn't miss a man hidden in their own.
Of course. Maybe the don't go straight for the kill.
すぐに殺しの話は
Exhaust
するな
everything
よ。
else first. Soften him up.
I haven't approached anyone.
How did he know you were here?
He didn't just stumble in, stepped right off the boat and walked down. I was right about one of those. 20 years ago. Neither...
That's around the time the Clares came to power.
Edgar did the talking. Never trust a social democrat who let me be.
They let him be here. Understanding was a...
You know why I killed that fucker, Dwat.
Again? What if...
Tried teaching him some...
Okay, he didn't do the hang the man for that. There is more here. You can feel it.
おー、
He was not outright
これが
lying,
出てきた。
but almost.
理論。
Glad.
理論ね。理論。理論は得意だぞ。 なんかわけわかんないものを着ないといけないけどどんも変な格好になっていくけど、理論は得意なのよ。あ、理論。これ完璧か。理論。あ、これで理論最強。プラス5だよ、理論。
The old man stares despondently at his lip curls
97%。
at the memory. The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water.
20年前あんたが宿場にあった時、クレア兄弟はまだ組合を経験してなかった。
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist.
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name.
ティファイン・フォリー。
Lick the rich and money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder. And a ditch she was. And she was real soft on those money men. Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Right.
No, that's...
Did she? They say her daughter...
No, I guess it was not. She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is. The bend in the river.
Because she was dead. Because the cow caught a bullet in her
右肺に銃弾を受けた。
Fell into the canal. She was going home. Waddle. Heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt. Someplace like that. Where they build those new bâtiments for the people. Someone shot her. Nothing changed.
Edgar didn't keep his... If you were to testify to this, give the RCM something on it, we would strike every...
A degenerate worker state. Go shit. No, thank you. I saw it happen. Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
There is plenty here to work with once he's in custody. And the lieutenant knows it. He gives you a little nod to proceed.
もう一回だけ。
Another disappointment. So personal. He displayed
that deformed toad. First again.
The Claires wouldn't.
Of course. Don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything else first.
You know what?
Again?
Try teaching.
Okay. There is more here. You can feel it. He was not outright lying. But
話はこれだけではない？これじゃないの？
Disappointment.
That deformed toad. First against
the Claires wouldn't.
Of course. Don't go straight for the kill. Exhaust everything.
I haven't.
How did he know you were?
He didn't just step. I was right about one of 20 years.
That's around the time the Claires.
Edgar never trust a social.
They let him be.
You know what?
Again?
Try teaching him.
Okay. He did. There is more here. You can feel it.
ルネのこと？
Where is he? I hope he doesn't have debilitating arthritis. No. I waited too long.
長く待ちすぎた。
I waited too long.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dras.
They're all dead now.
If he really wanted to kill him so bad, he would have done. There must have been 1,000 black days on these islands. His health ailing.
彼のことを気にかけていたのか。
All human beings care about each other. I cared for fuck you. And I blew them all. You think I haven't seen people die?
He's not.
彼は大丈夫ではない。
This is just another black day. An idea. Told to him by grown-up. And then he lost it. So did they all.
Glad we talked about what?
ああ、これで最後もう逮捕するか。
What? But you said I would be taken to the...
Your Wayfarer rights have been suspended. Information provided to the officers on the scene will be used against you.
警官らしいこと言ってる。
You will be... do you?
But no, I don't want to. I have to.
He's sweating.
Your confirmation is not required, sir. Now on to the boat.
レッドスキルチェック。資格。まあ、レッドスキルチェック言っとけば。ああ、まあ失敗だね。
But it's just the reeds.
Maybe we could all fit in there. Not really. We could escort him to the pier, then...
But then, who watches him while you're coming back here?
You come back for me? How about I...
What is this farce?
Lillian, you could ask her maybe.
This is no harmless...
This fucking world.
No, listen. Listen now.
ん？あんたが彼を署に連れてったと戻ってきてくれればいい。俺が彼を連れてってたあんたを迎えに来てやるよ。どっちがいいんだ？なんか俺が連れてくことがいいかな。
Okay, how about I take him to the precinct and you wait on the island?
僕が彼を連れて行って島が君出ます。
This world. What the wind is cold, a delicate tangle of arms and legs
結局キムに行かせた。
from the reeds, limb by limb, to then just stand there, moving its scythe-like arms.
キムに行かせない方が良かったかな。なになんかいる。インテリジェンスな直し。
It's still there.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there.
The stick insect.
さあ、めっちゃでかい。
It looks straight at you. You feel your legs shaking under you, and your gun hand rise instinctively.
Tell me what you see, damn it.
え、キム見える？
I can see it.
あ、見えるんだ、やっぱ。
Four simple words. Thank God. But that means
だからということはつま
it's
り
really there, spinning slowly.
すごいインテリジェンスな。じゃあインスリンで7節。インスリンで7節。うわ、調べられるじゃねえかよ。ちょっと待って。どういうこと？まずは7節。おお、マジか。あ、なんかすげえポイント触れる。じゃん。さっきのレッドスねえ、どうしてこうなった？これ戻ってこい。あ、戻ってきた。よかった。
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs. Antennae, reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss.
電気科学。
Reel-to-reel machine
電気科学
spinning
あげようぜ、
off
電気科学。
the tape.
電気科学ってどれ？これか。もうこれ以上上げられないぞ。92%。慎重に近づく。ああ、成功したみたい。
Slowly, with your breath held, you take the tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is
よし、キム、写真を撮れ。
open.
お、写真を撮らせたぞ。
There is no change in the insect's.
In 3. If it moves, you jump back.
The shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword.
おー、写真をきれいに撮ったんだ。
Bright light.
I got it.
Immortalized.
不朽の名作だ。すげえ。大釜のような。ひげに触れる。
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. A small shudder passes the creature's arm. There is some kind of countdown happening as it slowly processes the overwhelming brightness of the cigarette. The antennae hang from a great height. It is surprisingly
驚くほど華奢。
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you, it tastes like sugar. Very faint, odorless, mostly comprised of water. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs.
Maybe it is real.
あ、フェロモンの話。確かにフェロモン、俺、かけてもらったわ。
The shape breathing you in. You're sour, greasy. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming suddenly. There is silence. As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving, praying to you.
そうだ、祈れ。
Unwittingly, the insect continues. Perhaps it is preparing to eat its god. No reply. A total ancient. You were right. Little bubbles form.
おお、近づいてきた、近づいてきた。
Creature on its segmented lower lip.
Careful. It may be poisonous.
毒かもし
The
れない。
foam slowly turns a darker shade,
お、
like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth.
内陸帝国。これ 92%。いけるだろ
The little bubbles
う。おお、喋った喋ったよ。私は存在している。俺も存在している。炎が燃えている。水平線上だ。俺の中だ。介入されている？何？狭い上部の先端にいる。お前みたいな動物になりたいよ。
Sometimes, when molting, I will grow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
失った四肢が再生することがある。ある時何かの間違いで失った感覚の代わりに小さな、なんだろうこれ、腕？死が生えてきたって。そりゃクールだ。
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk. Yes.
食べてくれた？
The next time I molded, so am I. I was born to detect
捜査官なの？
words and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect?
殺人者を探すため。
He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But he has looked at me for too
もう
long.
なんで俺七節と話してんだこれ。
No, you're awake. I am not even the birds know that.
ハスだって
Not
知らない。
even a water lily. You can also eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. I am an unknown species of the
インスリンデイソラの固有種。350年間足に擬態して偽装してか開けた場所に隠れてきた。
masquerading as the reeds, no one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors. I have stayed hidden through 4 forms of government and 2 scientific revolutions until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the city's. No, you are. The moral of our encounter is I am a rat. The Pale too came with you.
ペイルもお前と共にやってきた。ペイルって何？
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you.
そんな力ないよ。
Violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars. We suspect it will be something like
酸化殺戮と似たようなことが起きていると考える。
that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years
26
ago
億年前。
when organisms first.
Instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nerve mirror. What if you blink? Please, do not do that again.
もう二度としないで。
No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation. So it is already happening. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
It doesn't look like that, no. You're just staring at it.
幻を見てるのか？
I think you should back away from the
今は3つなんですね。じゃあもうお別れしちゃう？お別れしちゃうか。
No, there is one more.
一つ残っている。お前は優しいかな。
Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you.
破滅は捨ておけ。
That woman. Turn from the ruin. Turn.
女？
You cannot lie to me. Behind you, it smells of fires. So awfully far you were prepared to go in her presence.
お前が後ろから火の匂いがする。彼女がいたとき、お前はひどく遠いところまで行く覚悟をしていた。それはもう終わらせろ。やってみるよ。
She was middle class. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you.
彼女は中流階級だった。身長3メートル7節に教えてもらうまでもない。
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
うわーすげえ、いたんじゃん、本当に。
And just like that, it's gone. And something under it. In the place it's
gone.
いやいや、言ってしまったけど。
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should apparently, yes, like a water strider. Only
what?
Our suspect is not looking so good.
でもちょっとチェックしようこれ。あ、スコープがあった。あ、パスポート。おいおいおい、すげえいっぱいあんじゃねえかよ。
This passport issued.
Classia's hidden documents from the MT boy.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and glasses.
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
七星が取ってきたんだ。
Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would... I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And she said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Katarzyna Alazia was supposed to be her real name, where Clausia comes from. Remember? God damn it.
No, she lied to us. Her so-called real name was not her real name. Somehow she's managed to lie to us. I don't know. But it's not Katarzyna. Perhaps it's better that we didn't...
なるほどね。で、スコープでしょ？あれ？スコープどこだ？これだ。あ？違うな。あれ？スコープは？スコープも拾ったよね。え？道具なんかい？これだ。すげえ、藻がめっちゃ引っかかってるけど。 すごい、レベルがめっちゃ余ってる。脱走兵の様子を見に行け。脱走兵どうだ？大丈夫か？七節とちょっと喋ってたけど。
What is it? What do you... Something is very wrong with him now. See.
Mr. Dras?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring. Black eyes glazed over and bulging from their sockets. His gap tooth, a light shiver, passes him.
He's going into some kind of
衛進機能が停止?
The good news is, this solves our transportation problem, doesn't it?
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
七節の巣で
He
見つけたもの
stares
がある。
into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in.
Scope.
I lost.
He turns his eyes to...
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. This site is a T9, Mr. Dras.
Silence. Not even nothing. No reaction. This is an old man, at last.
Did you take this passport?
There.
He hears us. The spirit?
No reply.
Try something else? We got him back.
The plastic cape flaps around.
Old age and shock. Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the face meat.
Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
七節が見えなかったんだ。
You should be more careful, detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you? A valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerative. Also, please be careful when approaching unknown species in the future, detective. You mean pheromonal? The scope, knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania, that could be part of...
No response.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, what... The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medic... He was energetic and it does not seem to be... I mean, why not? He did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember...
No one would believe you.
確かに。写真撮らなかったら誰も信じてくれないよな。
We should think about getting back to the mainland.
Look to do? ボートで本土に戻れ。なんか高台で休めって言ってるけどな。高台で休む先に。そんな時間ある？休むのがタスクだったのか。まさかあんな七節が本当にいたとはな。マジで言ってんのこれ本当に。ちょっとゾワッとすんだよね。いやーなんかとんでもねえ警官だとは思っていたけども。
There's a rain-soaked...
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot from.
あ、このマットレスじゃないの？あ、違う。休むのは中のマットレスだ。プレイ。なんか取れる。
The greasy old...
The offer still stands.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark. The blanket, you feel yourself standing up in the darkness. right next to sleep.
マジ何のために眠ったのかよくわからんが、まあ、眠るのがタスクだったから眠ってよかったんだよな。え？お、なになになに？外へ出て海辺に行け。え？嘘だろ？え？寝るタイミング間違ったか？あれ？あれ？出れない。あれ？あ、ていうかさ、なんかおかしくない？メニューもない。あれ？あれ？なんだなんだ？あ、一応ここから出れる。二人のところまで降りろ。え？なになになになに？これ？水の中に入る？水面に彼女の足跡が残っている。あ、なんかいける？あ、いけた。誰
Internationalism and the welfare state. Okay, don't say you need to talk right, but you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and let her go. This is win her back. How does that fit in here? And what is the Holy Suzerain doing here anyway?
どこに行くん
I'm
だい？
going to Morova to live there in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. My scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown. Oh, this is just a wreath.
She looks at the...
Anyway. Hey. I mean, hey to you too?
調子はどうだ？
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically.
新種の生き物を発見した。
Wow, see?
She is trying to muster enthusiasm.
I told you. Good things can still happen. Exactly. Now, I'm going to Morocco. I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to... No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive... We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination, it's all gone.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
あ、どう？
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it. That's not what figurines do, Harry.
She looks at the headless found rider between your...
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider back then.
お、愛してるんだ、キスをする。行くか。成功だ。いけるんか。てかこれ何？夢？ あ、いけた。
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, she is not kissing you back.
成功したはずだ。
This was not about failure or success. This was always her chest rising like a pillow. Feels like soft, the world's most precious material.
冷たい銀が額に当た
The
る。
delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. Her hand does not return distrust. Nothing, just pillows against you. Unresponsive, the moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on, brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
これで終わりってことか？
No, Harry. Not yet. I'm pregnant.
妊娠してる？俺のことか？俺の子か？
Of course not.
違うの？
I terminated yours. Don't now go ahead. Ask me more questions.
More questions. Ask more.
It's not. But I don't know why I said but. That's it, yes.
Where? In. Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
こいつをさらに追い詰めてどうする？お前は本当に救いの手を差し伸べることを知らんな。
Oh yes, she'll come around now. Are you? She's about to say something. Her innocence, Dolores Day. See? She isn't saying, I don't understand.
We were bad for each other, okay? I was bad for you. It just takes some time. But I can. Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew. Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone. No, Harry. We already tried again.
Is that how it is now? We should not you too.
とりあえずいいことは2度試してそれから諦めればいいんじゃないか。2回だけ未来を切り開く挑戦をしよう。それでダメだったら諦めて生活保護をもらって暮らせばいい。
Of course. You're a visionary entrepreneur and I'm a social democrat. Because I don't want to keep hurting you.
前にやり直したとき、どこで間違ったんだ
I don't know. Please. Harry, we can't be together
精神を病んでいる。
you're insane.
どんな
They're turning moist now. Her eye.
You know what I mean. A little down. You've worked there for so long, you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you.
嘘をつく。
Question. This is another list, isn't it?
違う。
It's not just the lists. Other people get sad. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. I
行かないで
have
くれ。
to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the...
Lies, sire. She cannot but love you.
この女はあなたを愛さずにはいられません。彼女自身が100回はそう言ったのです。待ってくれ。とりあえずどっかでコーヒー飲まないか。角のところにカフェテリアがあるんだ。
No. That would only be painful and light. Life. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean. That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. Yes. I won't see you, but you will see me. Oh, Harry.
これは夢なの。
Dream. Can't you see? I'm already right here tomorrow.
明日の夜またここに来ればいい。
Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times I'm suffocatingly beautiful and young. And I smell of two. Oh yes, This is real. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. 夢か。これ夢なんだな。これがだからあれか。1時間眠るタスクの。あー、帰ってきた現実に。マジか。
You're up quick. How was your sleep? We already solved the case, remember? You thrashed around, then you bolted up, half covered in blood from your wound. Are you okay? Okay.
「進行中」ポートで本当に戻れ。もうここでの生活もさらばってことか。いやでも確かに戻れなかったからちょっとおかしいなとは思ったんだよな。ああ、ここ出口があるわ、ちゃんと。今度は。感慨深いだな、このゲームは。え、これでもう戻ったらクリアになっちゃうのかな。なんかそれはそれでちょっと切ないな。あ、ちょっと待ってくださいね。ちょっと待ってね。一回画面がグレーアウトしますね。あ、大丈夫だ。どれだ？これか。もう戻ったら帰ってこれないのでは？こっちの方も調べておく？じゃあもう行けない。行けないってことはもうないってこと？何も。じゃあ戻るか、ボートで。
The skiff is swaying on the waves by...
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight, but for the sound of conversation, 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
あれ、戻ったぞ、本当に。あれ？Oh.
Look what the tide brought him. Harry, you're bleeding all over the place. You're half dead.
Whatever this is, it is completely This is the man with sunglasses from the whirling in rags. But where are his sunglasses?
That's right. And you're bleeding. Bothered by it. Harry, oh, fuck it. Let's not get it. We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
なんだなんだなんだ？あんたたち誰だ？
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of it. Special Consultant Trent Heilerstam, Patrol Officer Judith Minot.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
ああ、車？
Lieutenant Tim
車ね。
Prison 57. We've just come from the island. Where
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your...
we might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact...
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't...
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you come in.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think my
認知科学
background is in something else entirely.
神経学
No, Trant, it's too late. You're part of this
Shit, kid. What an interesting Monica.
大バカ野郎ってなんだよ。
shit kid.
Maybe you've deserved.
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And people on the street helped us too, with your whereabouts.
Huh?
Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? Refresh your memory? It's a
重
good
大
time,
犯罪
Major.
犯。
Technically.
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show.
何をしている
Do.
の
It's a major crimes unit. We clear the desk of cases, so proceed.
The 41st isn't.
え、何を言ってるのか全然わかんない。
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry, did you?
He's right. Don't start guessing. Now's not a good time.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors. He,
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of.
as displayed in the station.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomic?
Son of fucking Long here. Detective far out son of Long on the case.
He has indeed the possibility before. I have.
With all due respect, Lieutenant, you're bewitched by the shit kid. In fact, it's not possible to wipe one's
Detective Vicmer. I'm not saying he's the son of Lung, but lying? Yes, a couple of times.
So you don't remember not remembering.
Interesting. So it.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory.
なんだなんだなん
What
だ
if this is an
これ何を
absolute-
言われてんだ
Look at
俺
the
は。
points. The neon. List hardwired to the free market.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
no one even mentioned that? Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No. Now we discuss that.
Hmm?
What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Ah, so refreshing. He just admits it. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand.
キャッチおい、成功。
Not today, badge.
And your gun?
As if having your badge and gun. Yeah, you don't have that. Maybe you can philosophize your way out of it.
あれ、銃は持ってないぞ、俺。で、どうしよう、どうしよう。え、銃は結局誰が持ってるっていう話だったんだっけ？持ってないな、確かに銃持ってない。え、なんかここで生産されるの？正直に話すか？ 探してるとこだ。
But you haven't, because you're drunk. You lost your gun, and you're drunk. You're a drunk, gunless bum. I can't smell it.
俺は酔っ払いじゃない。もう飲んでないんだ。
So you forgot to drink?
He's wounded. It's been a long week.
What you've discovered? You let the suspect escape. A certain class.
We've read the report, Sari. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
ああ、確かに。
Oh well, if she was nice, or the fact that you're ever compared to the 6
おい、
people
気
who
力
were gunned down.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company, he did so at considerable risk to his
記憶
person.
回復しとくか。
Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been. Don't make this harder for yourself.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to. You've spent the week with him. On Lieutenant Yofret.
Well, the drinking, the lost gun, also losing his badge.
The man saw.
Then there's the boring cop issue. Despite all the obvious and almost grotesque it's worrying, especially considering his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know.
You should yell something.
え、何かわめいてるって。
The RCM consists of policemen of the state that is. So, a little other still. He is also a full-blown fascist. An ultra-nationalist, woman-hater, and then there's the motor carriage in the sea. Something I was not present for. He can talk human beings into telling him anything. And he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke.
Yeah,
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly
あ、これ何？今までの俺の行動を評価してるってこと？
He apprehended a revolutionary brigade.
50年も潜伏していた革命軍の男を逮捕した。
Ever since the revolution, who's probably committed a colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds.
インスリンで七不死。
He takes out the photo. You hear gasps.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
何も言わないでおこう。
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow
Detective? The old man was not aware of the Phasmit's presence, exhibiting.
So it.
I must say, this is absolute.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
酔っ払いを解雇しようとするな。
Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
あのタンクトップ組合の元リーダーは俺たちが見つけた殺人犯に暗殺されたんだ。
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open. In Martin.
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard would.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union.
This has to be good stuff for him to backpedal out of it at first mention.
Yes, yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk. Drunk.
The body was transported to Precinct 41.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry.
Still, good work with the missing person, Detective.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronage. This man's mother was Lilian. His...
So?
Thank you, Trant. Thank you.
Of course, excuse me. I just.
He wasn't quite sure about the
動機は
strain
分かったよ。
before he heard this detail. It must have convinced him.
嫉妬心からあの傭兵を殺した。
Jealousy. I thought this Lilianovich was an old man.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proxy. Also, we have a sniper's nest with foot.
It's a clean win.
Oh, it's way more than that.
それ以上のものだ。
Perfect folding mechanism. Get over it.
God damn it. It is bad. Chin up. Keep focusing on the positives here.
いい面だけに修正する。呪われた商業地区の謎。
I don't know what a Doom commercial area is. Why?
There was a possible witness in there.
Of course. Call it community outreach, right?
で、ホットなクソ野郎を取り戻したいのか？
Want to,
反対？
but you discovered a new species. So I have.
Honestly, anything that ends this.
Agreed. The public relations, but.
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
The man looks westward, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
エンドって書いてある。俺は何者なんだ？
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry. Well,
え？
obviously you're not a gym teacher.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we
あ
maybe?
あ、そういうことか。
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the fact that you don't seem to know what homosexual.
God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
Of course.
コンタクトマイク。
Contact Mike.
He's been on about Mike again. I hate that guy. Oh, you don't say.
It is getting cold out.
In your 20s or late
20代
20s,
前半。
you've really let yourself. Yes, you towed Jim in.
The smell of sweat. Kuro is just
High school. Harry, your goings on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so juvie.
The regular. You found some chick. She
どこかの女と出会い。
inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than
あ
every morning, walking from Voyager Road.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being.
あ、なるほどね。
He's an honest to God genius.
え、本当にこれ何？これがもう結論への道なの？なんでこんなんなんだ？
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over.
女にボロボロされた？
Dora Ingel.
Not Dora Dubois.
Something like that.
Vasa is where
結
beautiful.
婚すら
No
してない
one
の
is
か。
married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
6年も？
Yeah. Or incredibly bangable. She was extremely
Vision.
vulnerable, Harry. Gord.
Snow Welkin.
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you've.
Look, the sun is about to go down.
I think she doubted it. My point is,
ああ、時間が進んでんのか。
Heard enough about this.
no. You're too unstable to work for my boss. You're suicidal, Harry.
あ、違ったんだ。
He would immediately back. I told you it's not that bad.
Us? With the bloody murder station, have it.
That's not true. Jamrock.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good. Mac the Torso
They are damn iconic though. Torson and McLean.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are garbage. Okay, it's...
Jamrock is...
The press will blow.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
え、何？
Who is...
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in...
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where...
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off...
She and her husband were conducting the search. They should know as soon as possible.
She is going to be over the moon.
Well, first I will go back to my detective. We just stopped a small-scale war.
まあ確かに
I
確
don't
か
know
に。
what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCA. Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the work with Price?
Would fit in. And crazy. This truly came as a surprise to him.
Flattered. Your Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first.
Oh.
I do like the sound of that.
He's really considering it.
準備はできている。
Good.
Fuck it, let's go.
You close your eyes and hit. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list.
Wonderful.
事件が解決したのか。俺は俺は何何あ、そっか。一応怪我してるから介護してくれるのか。さっきまで普通に歩いてたけどな。お、終わったのか。ナイスエンディング。いや、事件は解決か、これで。銃を拾えなかったことだけは気がかりだが。銃は結局誰が持ってたんだっけな。全然それは出てこなかったな。テレレレレ。肉体派じゃなくても事件は解決できたけど、まあでもなんか頭脳を使った場面、あ、絵も描いてねえな、畜生。夜抜け出さなきゃいけなかったのか。夜抜け出して絵描かなきゃいけなかったのかな、もしかしたら。結局女性を誘ってもいないし、最後総括されただけだな。3階でタバコ吸ってたやつ逮捕した方が良かったのかな。なんかいろんな疑念が残るけど、結局これはこれで一旦クリアなんだろうな。エンディングに向かってますけど、ちなみに何も反応はしない。エンドロールを見るしかないのか。結局メジャーヘッドはどうなったの？メジャーヘッドの後ろにあるものを取ることができたのかな。肉体派だったらいけたんですかね、もしかしたら。フーノのこともなんか結局何もわからないじまいだったな。最後レベルアップのポイントもめっちゃ余ったしな。エンドロールが長いですね。いやでも何をしても反応しないもんな。 確かに死体も吊るしっぱなしだったしな。あれは結局俺は筋肉がないから死体を下ろすことができなかったけど、検視なんかしなくてもよかったんや。でんでんでんでんでんでんでんでんでんでん。長くね？エンドロール。早送りできるのが相場なんだけどな、こういうのは。また一周しちゃったよ。これなんかしなきゃいけないのか？あれあれ？待って、あれあれ？ちょっと待って、裏画面に行っちゃったこれ。あれちょっと待って、戻ってこない。でも音楽は継続してる。ちょっと待って待って、画面が戻ってこない。ちょっと待って、帰ってこーい。帰ってこーい。あ、帰ってきた。 お、終わった。帰ってきた。これで終わりってことですよね。続きからにするとどっから変わる、スタートするんだ？ああ、こっからか。なるほどね。まあ、ひとまず、正規ルートはクリアしたってことでいいんですかね。いろいろとあったか。事件はクリアできたようですね。結局、だから銃が見つかってないのと、まあ、あとはルビーを救えなかった。で、あと女を逃がしちゃった。あとはなんだろうな。メジャーヘッドか。メジャーヘッドどうにもできなかった。まあ、結構いろいろあるな。思い返すは多分いっぱいあるんだろうな。いろんなことがな。その力関係のことは何もできてないから。まあちょっと気が向いたらまたね、この最初からで、その肉体的なやつでやってもいいかなと思うけどね。この、どれが重要かってのが全然分かってなかったからな。運動能力は結構実は重要だったし、これ肉体に関しても重要だった。なんかこの頭の良さとかは最悪なくても、もう結末を知ってるから、やれるのかもしれないな。はい。ということで、今日の配信はこの辺りにしたいと思います。また次回、お楽しみに。See you next time, ボリさんでした。またね。